Hello, this is Jim Tech Buzz. Today we've got the Emporia 1, so what we're going to do is unbox it and go through the features and then tell you what we think about it. So this is their fold phone. Emporia have a big selection of phones for the senior generation and they're pretty nice and simple to use. So this is what it looks like here on the back, and it's GSM, the model V200, and that's basically all there is on the packaging. So you get your leaflet here, user guide here in the box, you get your device, and let's see what else we have in here. So we have our battery, our plug, a little stand which is handy to have. We're on micro USB, and you have a spare back case there. So that's handy to have. So there's actually a case or a cover, spare back cover. Doesn't seem to go on. Anyway, so you get your battery, and let's see what that is. And it's a 900 mAh battery. Not that you're going to need a strong one for such a phone. And we'll pop in the battery now. So this also does take micro SD cards as well. And the back just pops off, and that's it. The job is done on the front. And it's a simple phone to flip open like so as well. You can do it one-handed, so it looks really cool. And here is your button menu here. So we'll just turn it on for a minute. So you can see here that the keys light up, and we have it on the front screen. We have some information on the front screen as well, which is cool. And you have simple buttons here for calls, hang up and answer, and you have a little screen protector there. So it's a basic phone, and what we're going to do is put our SIM card in and go through the menu. So we'll have a look here, and it's come up in different languages. So yes, interesting. But we'll get this sorted and we will come back and go through the menu in English and tell you what it does and what it doesn't do and who it will be ideal for. So it's a nice slim design. You've got your emergency button here on the back with Emporia devices. You've got volume toggles here on the side and your USB charging port here on the left, and that's basically it. Very simple to use, big buttons, nice and raised, and they're backlit. So we'll come back to you after the break with the rest all set up, and then we'll talk about the device and let you know what we think. We'll see you then. Hello, Jim back from Tech Buzz with the Emporia 1 phone for seniors. So we put a SIM in and use it for a few days and to see how it goes. So first off, at a glance you can see you get some basic information on the home screen there. You have your date and your time and your message notification there. You've got a torch built in on the side, which you just press the button here, and you have your volume toggles here on the side as well, and hang up and end calls. On the back you have an emergency button, and on the front then you have got your speed contacts here. So if you were to press number 3 for example, you assign a contact to it, press the number, and as you can see it's going to call my phone there. So I'm going to hang up before it rings. So what's good about it? It's simple to use. You can actually open it with one hand as well, and that's on both sides. So it's a clamshell design, and these flip phones are kind of coming back into mainstream tech anyway. So you've got simple raised keys here which are easy to reach. They're backlit as well, and nice big buttons to go through. So in your menu is slightly different. Rather than pressing a select key, you have buttons highlighted in each corner, 1 to 6. So if you were to go on to number 6, you've brought into your settings. So what you'll do is you'll scroll down, you've silent, sleep, sound alerts, handset volume, hands-free, volume, display and lights, time and date, language, and text size. You can have small or large, and into your camera settings. Now the camera isn't actually going to blow you away, but it will take decent enough pictures, which I'll show you in a minute. So you have a self timer, you've got effects. In the effects you have normal, grayscale, negative and sepia, and your size is obviously limited as well, so you press number 3. So 240 by 320 and 640 by 480. And in the quality you will go into number 4, so you have low, medium, high. So you're just going to need to put it on high because it's the best one you'll actually make an image out of. And then you've got night mode, so you've on or off. So being honest, night mode isn't great on a lot of smartphones today, and the same applies here, even though it's not smart, it's just a basic camera. So this is you're not really going to be using it, like, just to simplify it. So back, so your text size is large or small, so it'll just enlarge the text on the screen, but it'll also compact it, so it might just be broken up in sentences and so on, so just keep that in mind. And your language, obviously your time and date, and that's basically it in the settings department. So we'll have a look at the ringtones here. Alarm melodies, ringer volume is 4, so we're going to change that up to 6. So we'll get the melody number 2. So you have a couple of pre-installed tones there, so we'll have a look. We're going to go and do that again actually. Number 2. So out of those, number 4 would be my favourite and the loudest. So that's something you might want to keep in mind if you're a bit hard of hearing. A louder tone is better. So that's basically it there. Number 3 is your calendar, info and so on. So you have alarm clock, call info, birthday reminders, calendar, calculator, camera, FM radio, which is handy, or Bluetooth, SIM services. So it's handy to have an FM radio once you plug in the earphones, away you go. And number 6 is the camera, which isn't great, but it does the job. So all you do to take a picture is, so I've kept it simple here with using a black and white subject. So you'll line up like so, and you'll press menu to take the photograph. It saves the pictures, and same again, so it'll be in your gallery. So if you go into photos, this is what you're going to have here. So some we took earlier. So again, you're highlighting each corner by a number. So if we go to 1, you can view it from there. Press 1 again, and you've got 1 to 6. So we can go across here to 6. So there's another one there to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's going to how you view your photos. Videos are very choppy, and as you'd expect for such a smartphone. So if you want to go into options, you can just press number 6 there and delete, and press yes. So that's how you remove your stuff from your phone. Options again, you can delete all by pressing number 7 and press yes, and that'll just clear everything that's on the device. So that's basically it in that department there. So into the actual camera, into the settings themselves, number 6, we've gone through that already, I think. Yeah, so you just have the text size, camera settings and so all there, so we go back. But if you go into number 5, you'll take the camera out. That will activate the camera. There's no quick camera key as such, and the camera settings are just the bare minimum, but it is a small device, and it is just a device for making life easier for people making calls and text. You can take 300 entries, and the micro SD card as well you can put in. The screen is 1.77 inches, and you get an additional battery cover as well. The external display is quite handy to have and useful without having to open the device, as it's a fold or clamshell, and it's pretty handy. The camera is only 2 megapixel, and its device is splashproof IP54 rating. And you've got your colour display, your call for care button, you have a torch, you have Bluetooth, and that's basically it. You've got a basic of basic in smartphones, or phones if you will, and you can do calls and texts. It has a simple camera to use, nothing flashy. You got all these mad settings that you find today in other smartphones, or like the previous one that we did from the company, which is targeted at the more advanced, which is smart and touch based. This is different altogether, so it's going to show you an option of what you can buy to make life a hell of a lot easier. I do like their other version that we tried, which is a smartphone with a touch screen. It's very well presented and very well sounded off on how to use it to make life much easier. But this is just the other option, which a lot of people are actually going for today to detox themselves. So like even the likes of me could use one of these for a detox. You can get your phone calls, you can get your texts. That's all you want. You know, get away from everything. It's handy, and I've actually used it on a couple of nights out, or just being away, and popped in a SIM card and just to stay away from social media and all that. But it's just great. It's kind of like a similar option here from Nokia, same kind of thing. It's just handy for the likes of us tech heads and the average teenager. It's not going to have all the bells and whistles. You can just make your phone calls, and we're actually out there at the first meal a couple of days ago, and a few of my friends have moved over to phones similar to this to get away from all the hustle and bustle from social media. And even this would do for the likes of us. And you know, simple job, simply executed, very light, it's portable. I like the colours, big buttons, easy to use with one hand, simple configuration, speed dial numbers here, emergency number on the back, you have a torch built in, information at a glance there, although it's minimal, but that's all you need because it's all the phone offers. And that's basically it for the Emporia 1, and any further questions feel free to ask and fire away. And of course, excellent battery life. And that's it for now. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.